We're gonna paint this cat behind the curtain. If you're a member of Enjoying Art, now you can come to our learning center to view the full video and download the reference. If you want to learn about the technique of using these two brushes, now you can come to enjoyingart.com brushes. Let me do a quick sketch and just use any gray color. And take a look. I'm gonna make this into 3 sections. So I'm gonna have it like this. And I'm gonna have this coming down like this. And maybe a little bit less. So we're gonna take a look. On this side coming over here. Now take a look at where I'm gonna put the cap. There, I think the bottom over here, I'm gonna keep that. The bottom over here and the top of the cat. The head over there. And maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna have it a little bit bigger like this. If you need to use the graphite pencil, draw a little bit more, and that's okay. Making sure you are confident with what you're doing. I'm gonna have the top of the cat right over here. This is very much just like anything you're gonna draw. And here we go. Now from here to here, I'm gonna have a little bit more than half for the bottom of the chin. I'm gonna take some Winsor blue green shade, very light. Now here we go. I'm going to start from the top over here, like that. Here we go. I'm coming down over here. And coming on this side. And take a look, painting around the ear. That's the light shape on the ear. Because the backlight. Okay, here we go. Like that. Okay, look first. And I do want to have a little bit more clear suggestions. I maybe have that over here to see the backlight, the fur on the top over here, and also like that. That's good. That's good. Like that, and coming on this side. It's okay. You can change anything you want to change. And here we go. Now we try to make it wet into wet in the background and finish it as possible with one round. I'm gonna have a little bit red shade blue color and make some changes. And coming down over here a little bit soft. That's good. Now take a look at the edge. Take a look at the outside. That's good. Now start a little curve. Now looking for the white shape. Here we go. That's good. Looking for the edge, the corner of this brush, so you will be able to see where it's supposed to be, like that, coming down a little bit lower. That's good. I think that's very good. And stop over here, like that. That's the shape. Get a little bit blue color. I'm gonna set a little bit soft shape right over here. And I even have a little bit yellow color. Okay, a little bit yellow. Put it over here, like that. There we go. They're showing that could be trees, could be the vegetable, the bushes in the outside. So this is good. We're going to keep it a little bit soft. I'm going to use the calligraphy brush to start with. I think this color very similar, close to what we want. So always think about the biggest shape, the biggest color. Okay, I'm going to start over here. And we have to do that quick. Here you go, a little bit blue color on this side and the chest over here. And making sure you have a little bit darker color. Now, here we go. I'm going to have this color coming in and the front over here. And coming to the front. Squint your eye to see how dark is it. So if you can do it one time, that would be great. Okay, little bit blue color. Okay, that's good. And maybe a little bit Winsor blue red shade. Okay, I'm gonna have it a little bit softer right over here. Here we go. Now the front over here, and this can be a little bit higher. That's good. Like that. That's okay. Okay, coming up over here. Now watch out. the color is going to start changing or drying. Okay, now coming on this side, here we go. Now I'm going to have a little bit brown color, a little bit brown. I'm going to take a little bit brown and put it right in here. Okay, that's good. I'm going to have a little bit water over here and putting in here and make it a little bit softer feeling. Okay, I can make that a little bit, but if I want to extend that drying time, I can keep adding a little wet color into it. Now what I want to do, I'm going to start adding a little brown color, so coming over here like that, a little bit soft. Here we go, like that. Now I'm going to start adding a little bit darker color with the little cooler color, right over here, coming down over here, a little bit softer. This is good. I'm going to have the color a little bit drier with the brush, a little bit drier, like that. That's maybe too much red. That's a little bit blue. That's just good. I'm going to have a little bit darker, a little bit dry, like that. I'm going to watching out to see how the color drying. Okay, here we go, like that. Maybe a little bit over there, and now seeing that this is wet into wet, and watch out, some area may need the wet into wet technique. You can finish it in one timing. Okay, on this side. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit darker over here. Those we can come back to do a little bit more later. But I'm looking for that drying timing. I think we still have some time. So but this is good. I'm gonna have a little bit more brown color on this side, a little bit warmer. I'm gonna have the little color coming in here. That's good, like that. Here we go, a little bit over here. Okay, that looks very nice. On the side over here, make a little bit lighter. And also this side also going to use scratch on this side. So I need to make a little bit darker. Okay, otherwise it won't be able to show much about the contrast when you scratch it. So I'm gonna have this already drying. So, and here this is still a little wet. So I'm gonna try to make it a little drier. Like a not drier. Try to make this a little bit wet. I'm gonna have a little color over here, and since we're waiting, I'm gonna have a little bit darker gray color right in the top over here. It's still wet. This is good. And here we go, like that, and have some soft shape. And the corner over here, have a little bit warmer, a little bit orange. Okay, that's good, like this. And also on this side. Okay, and maybe I'm going to soft the color in here, blend it in. That's good. Okay, now I'm gonna try to see how we're going to be able to scratch it. But before I do that, I'm gonna make sure the edge over here look a little bit better. So I'm gonna come back here, have a little bit brown color. That's good. Now it's look much better. Just the curtain. I'm gonna have the curtain edge coming down over here, and as well as on this side, open up like this. And all right, we're gonna do a little scratching to see how it's gonna work. And I'm gonna have just this little corner to see if we can. I'm gonna try one coming all the way into here, and I'm gonna come here. Okay. Okay. Just used a little brown gray color. Here you go. Now I'm gonna have that color coming over here, and a few line. That's good. Looking for shapes that how the line come together to convey that feeling of the hair. Now, not all so hard, need to be somewhere a little bit softer. And on the other side, gonna get this red color again on the edge here. That's good. It's just think about the color. It's just not much about, oh, I'm gonna painting the cat. You're not painting the cat, you're painting the color. And whatever the color is gonna convey, that is the illusion, that's the connection, there's a bridge with your viewers' imagination. Okay, coming like this. Okay, coming on the top over here. I'm going to make this whole area to be a little bit darker. So, looking for a bigger color. Okay, here we go. Now, before I go on too much, I'm going to start outline the area for the eyes. Here we go. Now I'm going to say this eye right here can be a little bit lower. That's good. Right here. Okay. Okay, that's good. And a little bit bigger. That's the shape. Okay, that's good. The corner coming over here. So that's only the starting point. Now take a look at this eye. Can be going a little bit more to the right. Okay, now that's okay. Right here. Here we go. That's good. You're looking at the entire face. Look at this eye, should be a little bit lower. Right here. That's good. Here we go. Like that. Okay. That's pretty good. And then we see the shape under here. And then we can see the nose. Take a look at the nose. The triangles start over here, coming here. Here we go. The nose can be a little bit lower. Okay, coming all the way here, can be a little bit lower. That's good. Like that. And this called drawing as we go. And we did not draw those. Right? We don't need to draw it at the beginning. And now we need to just the nose over here. And here we go. Now I'm going to have a little bit brown color. I'm going to get a little bit red mixed in here. There's a little brown. You see the colors pretty close together. What I want to do, I'm going to make this whole area above the nose a little bit darker. Here we go. Like that. Here we go. Now, after we establish the location of the two eyes, I will be able to go ahead to set some of the color shape. Okay, that's good. Have a little bit gray from the top over here. Okay, like that. And a little bit on the cheek over here, there's a little color over here. Here you go. Have some shape like this. That's good. Have a little triangle. It's very nice. We're going to set a little brown color over there. And a little bit color over here. Okay, now take a look on this side. And we're going to have some color over here. On the cheek over here. And that's good. Some pattern. And some dry brush. A little bit. Like that. And getting there is pretty simple. Okay. Now we want to see the whole big shape before see smaller shape. And now this is good. I'm going to have a little bit shape on this side. See a little pattern over here. So pick up whatever is going to help you to describe your feeling. And you don't have to pick everything from the reference. You only pick something that feeling kind of connection. I'm going to have a little bit darker color. Get a little bit red. Mix into this blue color. That's good. Like that. Now I'm ready to come back to do another round. This still a little bit soft, but this is perfect at the timing. It's you're going to do more and more, and then you're going to feeling more, have better sense of what's the timing, when I'm going to come back, and why you can do it easier. And is this coming from a natural reaction after you're doing it again and again? Okay, over here I'm gonna have a little color coming up like this. That's good. And here you go. And at the middle over here, coming down, have a little shape coming over here. Right, it's pretty good. I'm gonna make this even darker. And also the corner of the ear. Okay, it may be a little bit too wide apart, but that's okay. I'm gonna use the flat brush to do some lifting. Okay, I'm gonna have this coming in a little bit. I need to clean up a little bit over here. That's very simple to do. And a little bit cleaning. Okay, that's pretty good. Now it looks like this ear a little bit too high, but it will be fine. And get a little bit more red color for this side. For this ear, I'm gonna set a little bit brighter red color. Here we go. I'm gonna maybe do a little scratch on the top, and it will help to get that backlight back. But we're gonna see. Keep everything open. Okay, this is good. Now I'm gonna have some red color for the nose. Here we go. Now is the good time. Set the red color. The red color will be too light, right? So I'm gonna make sure you have the color a little bit darker, a little bit darker red right here. That's good. Coming up like that. It's good. On the side, I'm gonna move this color down a little bit. That's good. Now I'm gonna add a little bit brighter orange color, brown color. So I'm gonna take the red with the yellow. Here you go. That's a little bit too much. A little bit more red. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to put that color right here. This is a very beautiful bright color. I'm going to set that color here, and as well as the color on this side. Okay, here we go. Like that. That's good. Now connecting to the color on the outside, a little bit gray. Okay, here we go. A little gray color, a little bit softer over here too. Like that, that's good. And I'm gonna have a little bit softer, blend it in, blend it, spread it. I'm gonna have a little bit brown color that's showing that that's almost the outside of the face. I can also fit the color in here. Oh, that's good. Now showing the shape. And this is almost like this is outside of the face area. I'm gonna have a little bit over here as well. Now we're painting around the shape over here. Not all the paper you will be able to paint around the track of the scratch, but this paper is fine. Now I'm gonna have a little bit color over here. We're gonna come back to do the nostril a little bit later. Okay, now here we go. Have a little bit soft. Okay, that's good. On the other side, I don't want to make it so clear, so start a little bit lighter color, and we may or may not gonna come to define that a little bit more. Okay, a little bit light color and showing. Here you go. Like that, simple. That's good. Now take a look on the other side. Okay, here we go. Showing this color around. Now here we go. Like that. And there's definitely a much darker color. There's very dark color right here. There's triangle. That's good. Keep beating into it, making sure it get the impression. A little bit color over here, and this is very good. A little bit clear shape. Now take a look on this side. I'm gonna have the color over here and then curve over. You see that? It's perfect timing. It's not too dry and not too wet. Okay, like that. And now I'm gonna also set the little color to the corner of the eye. That's good timing. Like that. Okay, take a look at. Perfect. Okay, coming the corner over here. And here we go. And a little bit more rounded. I guess that's good. Okay, and now the bottom over here, a little bit more darker, like that. Here we go. Okay, and we'll come back to the eye a little bit more later. Now I'm gonna add a little bit orange color also next to that little triangle over here. That's a little bit too light, so I'm gonna have a little bit orange color, make a little bit lighter like that. That's good. A little bit over here too. So keep thinking about the value, how dark that color would be. And on this side, I'm gonna have a little bit darker color. Here we go, like that. Here we go, a little bit like that. That's good. Okay, coming to the corner. Now I think it's the time. I'm gonna set the suggestions for the nostril. Here we go. That's good. Now a little nostril coming in. That's good. Like that. And the top over here, I'm gonna add a little brown color. Here you go. Mix the yellow and the red, and then get a little blue. That will be it. And a little bit blue, a little bit red. Here you go. I'm gonna have this color a little bit softer. Here we go. That's good. I'm gonna have this a little bit softer. Connect that as well, and I can leave this side, have a little feeling, a little bit more light, a little bit more light sauce. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good, like that. So see, pretty good. Now I'm gonna have a little bit orange. Now here we go, and a little bit line, a little bit blue. Here you go. Okay, that's couple color over here, and I think it's the nose looks pretty good, and the face is almost there. Now what I would like to do, I'm gonna soften that a little bit. I think the light area a little bit too sharp, right? The edge over here. So I use this fire brush. This fire brush is brand new. I just prepared. So if you need to know exactly how can you prepare this brush better for you, please go to enjoyingart.com/brushes. There's a video in the middle of the page. And if you don't have this brush, I think you should try it. It's just not expensive. You should get it from the same page that I just told you. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit softer. This brush is very easy to soften the color and lift up the color. Okay, do it a couple more times. It would work. Okay, that's good. A little bit lighter over here too. Okay, much better. Okay, look like the cat is almost there. Now I'm gonna come into inside the eye. I'm gonna set a little bit green color, like that. This is the color we probably need. See that is the shadow area. That's good. And as well as the circle and a little bit more green color, and actually a little bit darker. Here we go. A little bit like that. And the inside have a little bit brownish color, a little bit orange color. Here we go. A little bit orange and right in the middle. That's good. That's good. Pretty good. And you can see the reflection, the highlight in both sides. And on the top, okay, take a look at on this side. A little bit darker because to catch the shadow. Okay, that's good. Alright, now I'm going to soften this color. Have a nice transition. That's good. Now, pretty good. And on the top over there, I'm going to have a little bit darker because the catch the shadow right under. Okay, that's a little bit darker. Like that. So pretty good. Now I'm going to have a little bit darker color. Now set the edge. Here you go. I'm going to have a little bit more like that. That's good. And here. And a corner over here. Like that. And take a look on this side. I think it has a little bit coming in a little bit. More like a round shape. That's good. And after you dry, I'll come back to set the pupil right in the middle. Okay, patience, very important. Okay, now that's good. A little darker color over there. I'm going to have a little bit, I'm going to make the brush open up, have a little bit more dry. I'm going to have a little texture like that. You don't want to have too much dry texture, but somewhere, somehow, if you use it right, you really make the painting sing. Okay, right here, that's good. And on this side too. Now I just show you almost all the technique that we have explored about how to paint the fur of the pets. Okay, like that. Pretty good. Now, the cat almost done, isn't it? And a little bit color in the middle over here, like that. Not much, just a little bit softer, like that. That's good. A little bit softer with the water, and also gonna be a little bit softer for the hair, the pattern here. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I'm going to come back to paint the pupil. You see that, just get away from it for a few minutes and you're ready. I will pick this. Oh, this is good. Still a little bit soft, but this is good. Okay, beautiful. Mix a little purple color, get a little bit. I think this is a beautiful color, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, and coming over here, I'm gonna have this color coming in like this. Here we go. Let's take a look. And this color coming in over here. Here you go. A little bit soft, that's good, but not overly soft. And that's all right. Now I'm gonna have a little bit brown color mixed into that. That's just the shadow. The catch the shadow actually on this curtain from the cat. Like that. It's good. That's good. And connect that over. And connect that color over. That's good. Can you see that? The bigger shape. And coming over here, have another shape over here. Like that, coming down over here. All the way down. That's very good. Here we go. I can leave a little light shape over here. That's good. Now I'm going to have a little bit warmer color. Now you can see that the things come together. Nice suggestion. Everything we do is create suggestions, create connection for people. Like the light brown color, a little warmer color. Okay, like this. That's good. I'm gonna have this color a little bit more red. That's good. Mix that well. Take a look at down over here. I think also have this a little bit more of this color like this. And take a look at the bottom over here. Here we go, like that. Have a little color over here too. Here you go, like that. That's good. Showing this the translucent of this color here. Okay, and I'm gonna showing a little bit brown color, showing this a little color for the cat. Okay, like this. A little bit soft. This perfect. Okay, like this. Okay, perfect. That's good. I'm gonna have a little bit brown color, orange color coming like this, and have a little bit suggestions. Oh, that's good. And I'm gonna add a little bit. There's a little bit showing the shadow. Okay, now you can see the power of suggestions. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna have a little color coming over here. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a little bit blue color first. Have the lighting, the shadow. You got coming over here, and then try to capture it. Now I'm gonna change that a little bit red, like this color. That's good. I'm gonna add the color a little bit, blending into the blue color. Now that's good. Do a little lifting. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have this coming down over here. Just lift a little shape all the way over here. That's good. See that? Just a little bit lighter, not a lot. Create a very beautiful suggestions over here again. Okay, come down over here. That's good. I'm gonna take this color. You don't have to make too much of contrast. Okay, let's take a look. I'm gonna have this. Oh, perfect. Like that. And a little bit over here, like that. And here we go. I'm gonna have a little bit like this. Here you go. The design. Turn around like this. And little color coming on this side. Now the painting is done.